Hello guys, and welcome to episode 37 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as Brasilia using the Purity affinity. And today we're going to be continuing with our assault on the African Union, and then we'll be moving on to Kavithan and her remaining cities. Well, she has all of her cities from the start, but we will be taking over Mandira from her in order to get our domination victory. So I'm not sure if there is much else to do this turn. I think we're just going to move straight on to the next one. And let's see what the African Union does in response to our attacks in the last episode. Looks like one of my units is going to take a beating. Probably going to get attacked by that range unit as well. The Executor didn't quite do the job, so my Dragoon stays alive for another turn. And that looks like it might give us Megan. Although I am going to have to deal with the nearby enemy units before I actually take over the city so that they don't take it back in one turn. That would be kind of annoying.
Want a better deal with evolution? Cut out the middleman.
Artificial evolution is complete. We need to choose production in a lot of settlements. I think we're going to go with some more predators, because I would like to get some predators into Masego, because that was being bombarded by the aircraft stationed in Bongani. So we'll get a few of those creating if there's no more buildings to produce. Some of these buildings I won't produce because they use up valuable resources. Field reactors are always nice though. At Brasilia, we will work on another predator here. At Axiom, we'll get a third predator. At Tenang, we want a civil crash, or actually probably the feed site hub first. Continue to boost our culture, pretty important. We'll get a field reactor in Jimbumba, and in Meva we want a vivarium. At Berat we want a defense perimeter. Maybe we could go for like something like a TACnet hub in order to increase the effectiveness of our troops. We could also go for solar collectors. We could also get lasercom satellites and holomatrix. I'm not sure. I think we'll get a TACnet hub. I think we could possibly use one of those. And I will also go for probably a solar collector in Stanimir. And now we have moves to make. So let's attack Ion with our Lev destroyers. My true battle suit is not going to be in range this turn to take it over. That makes it tempting to move my Warden away, because my Warden took a lot of damage last turn. What I'm going to do with this True Lev tank is attack the Prime CNDR. I might also hit it with this True Lev destroyer. Actually, what I'm going to do is use this Lev destroyer to hit the Apostle. I'll use this True Lev destroyer to hit the Prime CNDR. And that has completely destroyed both units. I'm going to move this Dragoon forwards and take out the Ambassador. I'm not too worried about this Dragoon dying, I don't think. We'll just make sure that they lose their unit before we lose ours. And I will continue to attack Megan with this True Lev destroyer. We will also attack it with these Centurions, possibly. Maybe not. I think I'll actually leave that. I'm going to move this Dragoon back into friendly territory and set it to fortify until healed. And I think I might just retreat this Warden. Set that up to fortify until healed. At Brasilia, we do have one Predator, which we can move to Masego already. We have a second one at Santo Agio. And it looks like I already had a few Predators building. Yes, I did. So The ones I've just put into production, they can be sat in a different settlement. And I might even be able to use them to attack. Anyway, this true battle suit, we're going to need that. So let's get that to the front line. I actually do need to reinforce my military unit. So maybe in Stanimir, we should work on another true battle suit. That's actually a really good idea. Yeah, we'll do that instead of the solar collector because I don't think we really need to boost our energy right at the moment. And I am going to purchase a Dragoon in Circe and a Dragoon in Zuberi as well if I can. Actually, I can't do that because that's under martial law. So we will do it in New Hope instead. That will do nicely. So our energy income coming in very handy there. We need to continue to make that better so we can pretty much just buy all our units straight up. I think Kavitha is going to be a hard nut to crack. They do have a lot of military units that are going to be a problem. So Megan used its attack to kill off my Dragoon, and it looks like the artillery attacked my left tank and did no damage. Wow. Battlesuit barely affected by iron as well. African Union running out of steam very, very quickly. Now look at our resources. We have 72 titanium to use. I could just flood the map with battlesuits right now. I really do need more of them though. So let's go ahead and choose more production choices. Let's get a field reactor in Fiel. In Harta, we will get a vivarium. In Pembella, a field reactor. I really do need to increase the food production in my settlements now so they actually grow faster now that they can. Because my health was so bad, my cities weren't growing at all, which is why a lot of my settlements are still very low in population. But if I actually boost that by building more food buildings, we can accelerate that progress. In Berat, I think we'll go for a true battle suit. In Gran Exito, probably the same. Actually, a Seville Crash. May as well get one of those. And at Istochnik, we want a feed site hub. So we can improve the strength of this true Lev Destroyer. And I'll do that before I use it to attack Ion. And I'll do the same with that one. Let's use this Lev Destroyer to attack Ion and we can take it over with the true battle suit. Wonderful. We want to annex that. And at Ion we will work on a clinic as soon as possible. Now what we can do is take over Megan this turn. No more troops to destroy in the area, so we can focus all our Lev Destroyers on the settlement itself and take it over with one of our Centurions. So just let the animations go off. And Megan is ours. Let's annex that city. You can see we destroyed 2 aircraft, the garrison unit, and a ton of trade convoys that the enemy had stacked up there. That has given us a lot of cash, straight up. And we're going to use the Centurion to capture a worker as well. That's just perfect. Now the other thing I want to do is capture these workers down here, but I'm not sure that we have the movement to catch them this turn. So I might delay my peace treaty for another turn. I'm not sure, because the idea was to take over these 2 settlements, Megan and Ion, and then peace out straight away. But let's choose the production in Megan. We will get a Soma distillery there as soon as we can. And do we want to go for Thabo? Possibly. But I really want to go towards Kavitha. I don't think I need any more workers. If I do, I can just build them. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of settlements that can just build workers in one turn. So it would be kind of pointless capturing them or wasting time capturing them. I think I'm going to try for the peace treaty this turn.
What troubles you now, Elmo?
Maybe he'll give me
You again?
Thebo. Let me just see which settlements I want. I think I might want this way. Just so that I can push up from there to the Pan-Asians. I think this way would be a good one to get our hands on. So let's see if he will give it to me.
What troubles you now, Elmo? Speak, little one.
Will he give me any of the other settlements?
Absolutely
Maybe
not.
Bongani? Okay. I don't know why like AI prefer to give me larger settlements. To me that doesn't make sense. Although this one splits up his like country or his nation. I don't really get it. But anyway, we're going to take that one and we are going to annex it. And what that will do is actually give us a way to move through the African Union's lands towards the Pan-Asians quicker. The other thing that somebody suggested was to get phasal transporters from the science. I'm not sure what technology they come under, but once we're finished with alien sciences, or alien ethics, sorry, we can go toward phasal teleporters. I can't remember where they are, so let me just quickly search. Phasal transporter comes under cybernetics. That is exactly what we want next, so I will queue that. And then we can use those to move from nation to nation really quickly. So I can move one from Genelai to Tiangong, or just outside the border of Tiangong really quickly once we finish attacking the Kavithans. So where is this? This is at Bongani. We want to work on a Fizo hub. So let's get the Lev tank over toward Kavithan now. I've got this TACnet hub. Maybe I can use this. Unfortunately, it looks like I might be in a bit of a predicament when it comes to placing these satellites, because the AI already have a lot about. However, I can get this one close to Genelai. I just don't want to have it in orbital strike range of the settlement, else it will get shot down in one turn. And that is not helpful. I should have got rid of this thing, the orbital fabricator, before I pieced out. That was a bit of a mistake by me. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to place the TACnet hub here, and what that will do is provide a bonus to any units attacking from Genelai to Asria. It also provides me with some information about what's there, so that's kind of useful. Let's get the Centurion down towards Genelai, and we'll move the Predators this way as well. I need to get some Predators to Bongani, so we'll do that. It's funny how they go left around the world. Got a couple in Bongani, that will be useful. I can actually move those down to Ion. I will keep some in Cersei, and I'll put some in Zuberi as well, because we have a few more building. We can spread them out nicely. I think that is everything moved. Can get this Dragoon out of Cersei. And yeah, we'll leave it to that. I'm going to deploy my satellites wherever I want, thank you very much. And Samatar Jamabar declared war on Elodie. Bit of a strange move there, after they were completely destroyed by me. Oh, I actually forgot to get rid of this Emancipation Gate, didn't I? That's a bit of an issue. I just need to make sure that I keep up with the amount of turns that's going to take to complete for Samatar Jamabar.
The golden rule runs across all good ethics. Let's define our neighbor broadly and spread love through the universe.
Alien ethics complete. Let me just go into the victory conditions, check the victory condition with the African Union. Looks like they still haven't put anything in the Emancipation Gate, so that's absolutely fine. I can pretty much just leave that. Rahi, let's now work on a civil crash maybe. Let's get a feeder hub first though. And in Maver, we will get a Xena Sanctuary. In Seric, we will do the same. We can start building those everywhere now, and it will actually use up our Xenamass reserves. So that's good. At Fidel, what we want is some more military units. So I think I'll get a Dragoon. At Zvatoy, let's get a True Lev tank. I really need another True Lev tank, don't I? But not in this settlement. I will get that elsewhere. Let's get a trade depot in Zvatoy. At Krabrost, I think we will build the True Lev tank because it's only going to take 5 turns. That was previously a capital, so that shouldn't take too long. Get the Centurions to the front line now. And we can move the rest of these units into range of Geneli. You can pretty much all fire 3 tiles when they are full health. So no need to keep them too far away. I will just leave that one there. That one can fortify as well. Predators to the front line. That tree battlesuit needs to fortify until healed, and we can automate that worker. Move this predator down to Ion, along with this one. This lead tank can just fortify, and the Dragoon can make its way down from Fidel to Istochiknik. I actually need to make sure I have some more forces there in order to defend that settlement. We can put that worker to work. And all is well. I think that's everything done. Let's move on to the next turn. Cybernetics will be finished in 5. And that way, we will get these phasal transporters. And that will be really helpful because I can put one at the front line and transport to it from any other settlement, which is so useful. At least I think that's how they work, if I remember correctly. I have used them in a previous campaign. That 55 heal. Incredible.
We bring enlightenment to the lost.
Well, this is a first. Kavithan declared war on me. Very well. Let's see what happens. I don't know where the sound's gone for the in-game animations, but that must be a bug. Well, as you can see, my predators are engaging their predators and stopping them from taking out my Centurions. I'm pretty sure they're going to regret declaring war on me with so many Lev destroyers at their borders, but here we go. Should be easier to defend than attack, so they will die very quickly. I'm pretty sure we can kill off multiple units this turn with the power of our Lev destroyers. But before we do that, let's choose our productions once again. It's getting pretty ridiculous, the amount of productions choices we have at the end of every turn. But I am going to go for a Xena Sanctuary in most of these places, mainly due to the fact they give us a lot of culture. They actually give us +6 culture. Incredible. Let's get a field reactor there. And we can go with the Xena Sanctuary there. At Harta, we want a Xena Sanctuary as well. And Xerxes, and in Masego. And at Stanimir, again the same. And at Zvatoy the same as well. Now, because we have so much culture, we can now start investing in another tree. So I think we'll start to head down knowledge, possibly. This would be really useful to research every technology and even get more health in some cases. However, getting like Magna Santi is also really useful. Each city generates 0.2 health for every building they have, which is a lot of health. I don't think we even need more health now though. That's actually a good point. We've already hit the maximum modifiers we can have. So health isn't an issue. It really isn't. Science is probably the next biggest issue. along with culture. So I think knowledge is a good idea. We can get a plus 10% science when healthy. That's useful. That's really useful. An extra 10% boost to that much science is a lot. Now, do we want plus 5% to all yields from augmentaries, or do we want plus 10% health? I think we want the plus 5% to all yields. And this warden, can that fire on anything yet? No, it can't. Let's move it on a tile, and we shall hit the dragoon. Now what I can do is use this true lev tank to attack that dragoon. We can probably finish it off with this true lev destroyer. Let's destroy this dragoon here with the lev destroyer. I'm going to use this dragoon to kill their warden. And these lev destroyers aren't exactly in the right position at the moment to attack anything. So I'm actually going to move them across, possibly this one forwards. Although I can use this one to finish off the warden that didn't get destroyed. Now what I am going to do is start using these predators. So let's use those to attack. I'm going to hit the CNDR here with a couple of predators. That should take them out. We can attack this true battlesuit as well. Get all the attacks going at the same time. Going to keep these aircraft on air interception for the enemy predators. We have this Centurion here that took a lot of damage last turn. I think I might move it back so it doesn't get targeted again. And this one can just fortify where it is. We're going to set up this trade convoy to trade with Nieten. And this one to do the same. Same with this one. And at Berat as well. Okay. Great. The reason I had to do that was because I declared war on Kavitha, and all those trade routes I just changed were originally trading probably with Mandira. Let's get this Dragoon down. There's going to be a lot more of these trade routes to change, I think. Let's rebase this Predator from Santo Adrio to Dorado. Trade convoy to near 10. Same with this one. There is going to be so many to change. Not the most exciting gameplay when I have to tell units to do the same thing over and over again. And that is finally it. Let's just check our notifications. We have a covert agent killed in Dorado. Iron is starving. No worries. Public cooperation agreement between the Pan-Asians and African Union. And that's it. Wonderful. Now, I'm really surprised to see Kavitha actually declaring war on me. That is just... Surely she's just killing herself. That's like suicide. Suicide was the word I was looking for. She is committing suicide by attacking me. Obviously, I was going to attack her anyway. But you'd think on the side of Kavitha, she would look at me and go, no, no way. Surely she's not going to get away with that. And already, so far in this war, I've destroyed numerous units. So, my Dragoons doing a lot of damage to enemy units, along with my Predators. But that Dragoon did get taken out in the end by a battlesuit. I might actually need to get a Predator for Istachotnik, just so that it doesn't get continuously bombarded by those Predators. Or the units nearby don't get bombarded. And not much else
我们
happening.
的火药已经湿透，指南针已经破损。
Gonna say I'm willing to overlook the indiscretion with the Pan-Asians. No problemo. And yeah, Kavithan did nothing. He killed one unit and that's it. Seems she's struck between using supremacy units and purity units. Now her supremacy units aren't upgraded, so they pretty much die in one shot. Purity units, however, are a lot more powerful. But we have more powerful units in the form of our True Lev destroyers. So let's just choose the production in our cities first. Get some more Xenosactories on the go. And Infidel. Can't build anything else, so let's go ahead and get more true battle suits. This Predator. We might actually be able to use this to attack, but before we do, let's use the rest of my military units. So we'll attack this true battle suit with the Warden. We can attack it with the Lev Destroyer. But maybe I don't want to do that. I think I'll attack this true battle suit with the True Lev Destroyer. Yep, that will kill it off. That's perfect. And then we can use this Lev Destroyer to hit this battle suit, along with this one. That works out as good as can be. And then we will use this True Lev Destroyer to wipe out the CNVR. I can move forward the Lev tank and attack this Devastator. That will almost kill that off. And we can use the Dragoon here to take out the Saber. That works out really well, and we can get the Centurion to move forward there along with this one. And it looks like Kavithan's already regretting declaring war. Let's use this Predator to take out this Devastator. And they literally have no more military units left on my border. Poor choice from the Kavithans. No idea what caused them to declare war on me. Maybe my overwhelming military presence on their border. But at the end of the day, there was nothing they could do about it anyway, as we have just demonstrated. So I might actually start sending units up toward the Pan-Asians, just to speed things up. But after that, it has unfortunately been my time. So I am going to leave it here. We've made some really good progress, taken Megan and Ion off the African Union, and already started our war with Kavithan, as she declared war on me. So Genelai and Bandira will probably be ours in the next episode, and then we can finally set our focus to the Pan-Asians, and we can just phasal transport all our units up there and take care of the rest of the world. Brilliant. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.